So we've been talking about your exercise and how you've been feeling. You had mentioned that you had some concerns about your heart and the way you've been feeling. So you had gone to the doctor and gotten a good exam, and you'd gotten the go-ahead. And then you had kind of gone back to the gym, and when you pushed yourself, you still felt like maybe something was going on and you were a little hesitant. So you were kind of trying to figure out, am I just getting old, or and this is the new way, or there's really something wrong with my heart? So why don't you tell me how things have been going since then?
Well, yeah, I came to the conclusion that the doctors gave me a clear, so I would just go and exercise. So I've been exercising pretty aggressively, pretty vigorously since the last time we talked for the last several weeks.
So you're feeling pretty good. You feel like the doctor gave you a go-ahead and you're going to go for it, and you've been exercising, and so far so good. Things are going well.
Yeah, I mean, I've been exercising. I can see some progress, but when I do certain exercises, my heart feels really unusual and kind of not what I was hoping.
So I can tell just from the way your reaction that maybe you're feeling a little uneasy about it. You're not as confident as maybe you thought you were.
Yeah, well, that's probably true. I mean, while I'm exercising, I do feel some fitness developing. I do have concerns when I do certain exercises that things aren't quite right, and I do those, and I work really hard, and I want to get in shape, but I don't want to, kill myself, but I do.
So what I hear you saying is that you're concerned, but at the same time you push, and maybe you push a little too hard. When you exercise at a moderate pace, how do you feel versus when you really push yourself?
Well, at a moderate pace, I feel better as far as I don't have the strange heart feelings, but it's also hard for me to stay motivated if I'm not pushing myself to a degree that I can see progress and feel like going to the gym is changing things rather than just treading water.
Okay, so you're kind of having a hard time because on the one hand, what you want to be really fit, but you're worried about your health. So you're not sure where you're just kind of stuck between. It's pushing too hard.
Yeah, without being able to go as much as I want to, it's hard to get any motivation. It's hard to get myself into the gym.
Have you thought about going back to the doctor and getting another test just so you can, now that you've had the heart test, now you've exercised, now you've gone back and you've still had the issue. You could go back and explain, I'm still having these issues, and see if there's more to explain. Or you could explore getting a personal trainer, someone who would be in the gym with you, who could watch you exercise and could kind of give you some guidance as far as what's appropriate, or they could tell you maybe if they see you pushing yourself too hard. And then you have another set of eyes, and it's someone maybe who's a little more objective who can give you some feedback.
Yeah, I've thought about going back to the doctor, but I came to the conclusion that they're just going to tell me what they've already told me, so I'm not sure there's anything new to hear from them there. The trainer has some merit. I've never used a trainer before, and I've always been feeling like they're kind of fake. I can take care of it myself, so I don't know. I've always not been sure if I really want a trainer.
Well, I have used a trainer in the past. I kind of have the opposite problem of you. I need a trainer because I tend to not work hard enough. So it's nice for me to have someone giving me that positive feedback. Like, you can do more, you can work. And it's nice to have another person there who can kind of give you an idea of how you're doing and if you're meeting your potential. And I could just see for you that perhaps that could be good for you to have someone there, and then you're not inside your head only making a decision about what's hard enough or what's pushing yourself enough, but you could have someone else kind of giving you an idea of what they think, and then if something does happen, you have someone there that can give you some assistance.
Yeah, there's a lot of logic to that, so I'm too cheap to want to spend the money, but maybe it's the right thing to do because it does solve a lot of the problems.